Ooh! You going that slow? Hey, what it be? It's your boy Dre OG. Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're rocking with the vibes and the content. You do notice, like, the faster I try to get that out there, the more my hands flop in the air and shit. Look, man, I gotta get it together, man. I don't know. I got the jitters, man. I'm always hyped all day, man. I can't help it, man. I'll just be having a bunch of energy, y'all. So, look, man, excuse me. But look, we got this Ace most disturbing things, man, calling them dash cams. And these videos are made for entertainment and educational purposes. Let's get into this video, man. Hopefully y'all having a good day, man. If not, then, you know, sucks to be you. I'm just playing. And I know it's gonna be.
This first dashcam video was captured in Australia. Two men in a Mercedes are driving down the highway when, through their rear dashcam, a car is seen quickly approaching. It then swerves around the two guys before getting in front of them and slamming on the brakes, clearly trying to run them off the road. But what first could be written off as road rage soon takes a more serious and disturbing turn. The two men notice the driver has an axe and is now waving it out his window and threatening them.
Oh, he's got an axe, dude. Like, what are you doing? Oh, keep distance, bro.
Hell nah. They had to do something to somebody. He was sleeping with his wife or something. That's that type of energy. Nigga gonna chase you down, boy. About they sugar walls. That's a man in love behind them,
A
man.
sudden and unexpected encounter forces the two men to take a quick U-turn to lose the guy, but he continues to follow them. The situation is then taken even further when the two use the next exit and approach a roundabout.
Oh, he was on their ass, though. Ooh!
Keep driving.
You going that slow?
Man, call the cops. Yeah.
Oh, buddy, cuz is, hey, bro, yeah, you did something.
Oh, keep going. Just keep.
But man, to mess his car up for yours, that's stuff that women do, man.
2 times the Mercedes is rear-ended, the second of which causes the attacker to spin out, sending him
Man,
off
that's
the
our
road.
cars, our pride and joy.
This allowed the two guys to get away. They would then drive to the nearest police station where they would report what had just happened. When police arrived at the scene of the crash, the car was gone. However, a few hours later, they would find the vehicle on the road, and from there the driver was arrested. Later, the owner of the dashcam footage would give the video more context. Apparently, the driver chasing them, for whatever reason, was 100% convinced they had robbed his house the night before.
Oh.
But obviously this wasn't the case. The two
That's
guys had never
crazy.
before even seen the man. It was determined that he was under the influence of something. He would be charged with multiple offenses, which put him in prison for 2 years.
That's crazy.
In August of 2018, Justin Bilton and his 70-year-old
See, y'all never know what somebody going through, man. Look, man, it could be one of those situations where it's like a, mistaken identity type thing. And somebody can be, that shit happens all the time, bro. Like, look, man, enjoy y'all time while y'all here. That's all I can say to you, bro. Look, ain't nobody got no reason to be around here running around mad all the damn time, man. Look, we just don't know. On the next episode, will I survive today? Because these niggas is crazy out here. This
year-old father were camping at Glacier National Park in Montana. They had only been in the park for 3 hours when they were informed of an immediate evacuation of the area. A forest fire ignited by lightning the previous night had gotten too far out of control. However, by the time they got the evacuation notice, unknown to them, the only road out of the park had already been engulfed by the fire.
Do I go? We're gonna find out up here in a minute, aren't we? I think we can drive through this. What? Dad, what if the car blows up? We're dead.
you got the right idea.
Dad, this is insane. I know. We don't want to get trapped in here. Easy. All right, we're good. Slow down. There's a big rut here. Just slow down. We're out of that fire.
We're not out of bed, Dad. We're not out.
We're good, though.
Hey, your daddy just gonna talk you through it. He gonna say you're good, but even if you're not good, you know,
Easy.
keep hope alive.
Can't see. Just go easy now. Easy.
Dad, the car's heating up. It's gonna explode.
We're all right.
Dad, what if a tree falls on us?
We're okay.
Please, God, help us.
You're doing good.
Oh my
Hey, son, let your balls drop.
No, you can't drive backward. We get that out of the road. We get gloves.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Dad, we gotta get out of here.
A fallen tree is seen direct.
Hey, man, look. This highlights a big thing, bro. Like, look, y'all shelter your kids too much, man. That's what you get right there. A panicking ass. Look, the dude, his voice was kind of deep. He was a teenager. He had to be around, like, he had to be about 18, 19, bro. He panicking like that, man. You gotta train your kids to be stronger mentally and physically, man. Like, I see these kids nowadays, you tell them that, you know, if they're short or something, they have a heart attack. You know, it's weird out here nowadays, man. We gotta make these kids stronger, man. Let them go outside and play, get hurt. This guy right here just
directly in the middle of the road,
irritated
trapping them
me.
inside the park. They had nowhere to go but back, so they ended up reversing through everything they had just went through. When they reached their campsite, they abandoned their car and desperately started running towards a nearby lake. By some miracle, there they would find 2 park employees in a boat on the shore of the lake. Justin and his father were rescued and taken to safety, leaving everything but this horrifying footage behind.
That's amazing that they got out of there, though.
This dashcam footage shows the
Daddy got him
ongoing
out of
cab
there
drive.
alive. He knew if they would stay, they would have
driver,
died.
had just started his shift. This was his first ride of the day. He was stopped at a light, and the rider can be seen in the back slouched down. But abruptly, he sits up and demands Ralph give him everything he has.
This is robbery, man. Hey, give me all your money, man. Man, I don't.
Give me everything you got. Give me that now.
All right.
I need it now.
All right.
We can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man.
Everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What else you got?
I just
Let me see your wallet. Let me see your.
I don't have anything in my
We
wallet.
can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now. If you don't want to die, man.
Okay.
Give it all to me now.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to the rider, a police cruiser was stopped at the same light directly behind them.
Oh, so I asked Mr. Postman.
At some point during the robbery, the light to the lane
Oh,
they
so
were
I
in
asked
had
Mr.
turned
Postman.
green. And seeing that they weren't moving, the officer put on his lights and got out to investigate.
Don't have anything in my wallet. I don't
Give me
carry
your
it.
wallet and your phone. I need your wallet.
No, please don't give me my phone. I need that for my. There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us.
That's boy, like that's what? Ain't no motherfucking way, boy. You going straight to jail, boy. That's crazy. I think I've seen this clip before, but like that's amazing.
A robbery was taking place.
That's
So
amazing.
In response, he would order the rider out of the car, where he would then be detained. The rider was arrested and later charged
That's
with
crazy.
multiple offenses.
He sounded like that was his
April
first time doing that too.
2021, a man named Mitch Kuhn was driving on the highway back from work when he saw this. A child
was
that
that?
looks to be wearing a large jacket, or that's possibly wrapped in a blanket, begins walking out in the middle of the highway, just barely
Wow.
missing Mitch's truck. Mitch was towing a trailer and felt that if he abruptly stopped, it would cause an accident. So instead, he opted to call the police, reporting an unattended child walking on the highway. Police assured Mitch that they'd send out patrol units immediately. An hour later, Mitch called again for a follow-up, as well as to offer the footage he had caught on his dashcam. But he was told that it wouldn't be necessary, as the child had been collected safely and was on its way home. However, strangely, police would later state that no child was found, despite officers searching the area until 3:45 a.m. Additionally, they would claim
weird.
that at no point did they tell Mitch that they had found the child. The next morning, multiple volunteers commenced a search of the area, but no child was ever found, and therefore the search eventually ended. At the time the footage was captured, there were no reports of a missing child in the area. It remains unknown who exactly was captured in this video.
It could have been a plastic bag floating across the street.
This dashcam footage was
We wanna
captured in the
believe,
streets
right?
of Taiwan. Right away, it's clear the video takes place in the midst of a storm where the winds are strong enough to throw around debris. At
That's
one
a
point,
tornado.
Debris is even seen flying against the windshield.
Yeah, I ain't from where I'm from, so
Little did the
I
drivers know
I know the
that
signs.
An actual tornado was forming right behind them and quickly heading in their direction.
facts. I know tornado clouds when I see them. Yep, crazy.
The The dashcam footage captures the exact moment the tornado went directly through them. It was even strong enough to lift vehicles off the ground.
Pulled that lady out the car, didn't it?
Seen with the white van that pulls out onto the road.
Yep.
The wheels of the vehicle leave the ground, and it begins to get full-on dragged by the tornado, seemingly disappearing. But once the tornado passes, it can be seen much further down the road, wedged in between two trees. More concerning, however, is the person that gets thrown by the tornado on the right side of the road. Unfortunately, this woman would suffer major injuries and would be taken to the hospital. The storm would go on to produce further damage in the form of 50 inches of rain that would cause multiple deadly landslides.
She in shock though. You see that? It said major, bro. Like, she in shock, bro. Like, you see how she was sitting there? Look, man, that's how that tornado was when it pulled up on me and at my folks' house. It just happened just like that, man. Them damn clouds, man. That's why you get them tornado warnings, bro. For real, bro. Hey, man, depending on where you at too, and then it's changing, man. I think in Charlotte, North Carolina, we're starting to get more and more tornadoes, and they saying too also that they think that Tornado Alley and shit is like changing. So hopefully it don't be coming to a theater near you on the next F5 tornado. You know what I'm saying?
This video was taken in Russia.
That ain't no joke.
It shows the dashcam footage of a man driving down a desolate and long stretch of dirt road. Then, up ahead is a car parked in such a way so as to block traffic. Two men with baseball bats begin walking up to the driver, and that's when it becomes clear that this is a robbery, and the parked car was an intentional makeshift roadblock.
Oh, I'm whooping their ass.
The driver tries to escape, but the two men get in the way and do their best to prevent it.
Oh yeah. Man, come on now. Look, this is slight work.
Fortunately, the driver had a window of opportunity and took advantage. He slammed on the gas and was able to get away unscathed. He then drove around the roadblock and was free. It's
that's
unknown
smart
if
too.
The two men with baseball bats were ever caught.
They tried it though.
In late November of 2015, a large catastrophic bushfire broke out in South Australia.
Thought that was EF5.
This dashcam footage was captured by one of the fire trucks responding to the incident. Right from the start of the video, enormous smoke clouds are shown, depicting just how large the fire had gotten. As the trucks continue forward, visibility gradually worsens. It gets so bad to where the fire trucks are forced to stop. Then, in the distance, the fire itself can be seen, spreading towards them unnervingly fast.
Here it comes, the hitch coming. Nick, slow down.
I didn't know that fire spread like that fast right there, you know? Oh, that's crazy. Like something off of Ghostbusters. That shit like an old action movie. That shit don't look real, but it is. Boom!
A miscommunication between the two trucks resulted in a collision. The truck in the front was attempting to back up out of the fire, while the truck with the dashcam was entering what's known as a burnover. A burnover is a fire truck protection protocol where the truck stays in place and the crew deploys Velcro blankets to protect themselves from the heat. Water is sprayed outside of the vehicle to keep it from catching on fire, and in the inside, breathing masks are used by the crew. During this protocol, however, the crew from the truck in the front can be heard desperately explaining how they didn't have water for a burnover, or rather their truck's sprinkler system wasn't working properly. They couldn't stay in place and were forced to drive forward in the hopes of escaping the fire, which you can actually see in the video as the truck fades into the distance. Fortunately, this move would end up saving their lives. They would make it to the other side of the fire, and everyone inside the truck, as well as the one with the dash cam, would make it out with minimal injuries.
That's dope. That's dope that they got out of there.
Captured way back in 2012.
And look, man, for the people that don't have jobs like that, look, man, be grateful. Be grateful. So when y'all see these people, man, these people that really go unnoticed, man, they the real heroes out here and stuff. You see the shit they got to go through? and you just go to work. You know, these people really be putting it on the line, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. That shit crazy. Imagine getting that's an opportunity to get burnt alive, but like that ain't the way for me. Not right there. Our people did enough of that in the history.
It takes place near an airport in Moscow, Russia. The airport is right next to a highway, and on December 29th, this dashcam footage would capture the disturbing moments a plane missed the runway and crash landed just on the right side of the highway.
That's wild. Oh. Imagine, that's some badass timing right there. That's just bad timing.
It turns out the plane had mistakenly overshot the runway because of bad weather conditions.
Wow.
So when it landed, it didn't have enough room to brake. This left it no choice but to go directly into the highway, causing plane seats and other debris to shoot towards passing vehicles, all of which can be clearly seen in the footage.
That's crazy.
At the time of the crash, the plane was only carrying crew members. No passengers were on board. But unfortunately, 5 of the 8 total crew members would lose their lives. The driver of the vehicle with the dash cam would make it out unharmed.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was crazy. You know, and it's usually like those accidents with those planes are usually those small planes, man. But you know, you never know. You never know with those planes. So that's my thing. I don't even like turbulence, son. Like, not at all. Like, I flew across the world and everything. I just don't like. I never got used to it because I just felt like there was always a chance that, you know, it might not recover the way you want it to. So yeah, at least they should start giving us opportunity to like you know, get parachutes on the plane, and if they know the plane is 100% going down, cut the engines, everybody jump, so therefore people get a chance. Because that whole, oh, we gonna figure this out, no, them planes be nose diving. I'm joints to nose dive on you. Give people a chance. That's what they need to start thinking about. But look, man, I see y'all in the next video. Like I always say, man, I hope I ain't ruining y'all's flights and whatever trips you was about to go on, you know, because of this. It's not like that's gonna happen to you, you know. Don't I'm just gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. I love y'all. I'm out.